I'm gonna totally fake die of a fake heart attack!
Hey guys, it's MadameWario and welcome to How to Make Your Own Lumpy Space Princess! LSP is one of my favorite cartoon characters of today, and I can show you how to make her out of some pom-poms, scrap felt, a couple beads, and a needle and thread. I'll put all the items you need in the video description as well. So let's get started. I used 9 pom-poms total. I used 1 jumbo, 2 large, 2 medium, 3 small, and 1 mini. So what you want to do is you want to start by just inserting your needle into the jumbo pom-pom, and you're going to sew on all of the other pom-poms as you go to make a cluster of purple pom-poms to form LSP's lumps. It doesn't have to be in any order. You can sew these pom-poms on however you want to. I would recommend starting with the larger pom-poms first and then working your way down to the small ones. Here I'm finishing off with the mini. Once you have all your pom-poms sewn on, go back and forth through your cluster, just making random stitches to secure everything in place. You might have some pom-poms that stick out, so be sure to check for those and sew them in. Next, you're going to sew on your eyes. So make 2 little stitches in each bead and you should be good. Be sure to knot everything at the end too. I'll show you how to do this later in the video. You might also need to trim off some of her excess fluff so that her face can be seen. Once you've done that, you're now ready to cut out Lsp Star. So take a scrap piece of yellow felt and slowly begin cutting a little circle out of the felt. This should be about the size of a penny or a dime. Remember, you can always size this down, so it's better to make a larger star to begin with than a small star. Take your circle and begin cutting little pie slices out of it. Think of this as a 10-piece pie and you're cutting every other slice out. This will help you to make the star shape, since stars can be kind of tricky to cut out just freehand. Next, take a scrap piece of fuchsia felt and begin cutting her lips out. I'm going with her super plump lip look because I think it just looks hilarious. Now you're going to want to stick your needle through the top pom-pom and sew on the star. Just use a couple of stitches to do this. It shouldn't take much to hold the star in place since it's so small. Next you're going to add on her lips, and I just made a stitch down from her star so that the lips would be in line with it. Keep in mind that you may need to trim these, so don't worry if they're not perfect when you're first sewing them into place. I used 2 stitches for the mouth, pulling it tightly towards her back, so you get the illusion of lips puckering out. Next, you need to make your knot. So just pull up a loop, stick your needle through, and pull. This is just like making a regular stitch, but sticking your needle in the middle of it so that it pulls up into a loop. Thread it through her body so you can't see the tail, and just cut. Next, you may need to trim off a little bit of the excess felt from her star and her lips. You can also use your fingers to push and mold her into the shape you want. After that, it's time to trim up her lumps.
Oh my glob, what the stuff are you doing? Why are you cutting my lumps?
And she's done! Work it! If you want to make her into a necklace or a bracelet, I recommend making a cord by braiding 3 strands of yarn together and then sewing that strand onto the back of her head. And now your Lumpy Space Princess is complete! I hope you've had a pimp time! Follow my Twitter and my Tumblr and my Facebook and my Etsy shop.
Nah, I am not getting eaten by zombies tonight.